Hello, and welcome my Pick 3 at a Glance family and first-time viewers. Today we're going to do the strategy and number prediction for January 11, 2023. And here at Pick 3 at a Glance with a home and no tic-tac-toe, no date subs, no grids, no root subs, no flips, no multiple different rundowns that they have to try to hit the number the next day. The law is not set up like that. It's not set up for you to win, but for you to lose. You have 1,000 numbers and one odds to hit 1,000 numbers. And you have 365 days in a year. If you played a different number in the 365 days out of that year, you still got 635 numbers left that you're not going to touch. You're not going to tic-tac-toe your way to, date sum your way to, grid your way to, flip your way to, or do the 100 different rundowns your way to, or pick 3 at a glance your way to. The best way to know what's going on with those 1,000 numbers is a strategy where you can track all 1,000 numbers and do that easily at a glance. And that's why I call pick 3 at a glance the forest, because you can track all 1,000 numbers. You can track the front pair, the back pair. You can track the middle pair. You can track the single digits at the same time, tracking the 1,000 numbers. And the tic-tac-toe, the date sums, the grids, the root sums, the flips, and the multiple different rundowns. I call them the trees. And because you can't see everything. You can only see a portion of what's going on with those 1,000 numbers or with that strategy. Here with Pick 3 at a glance, you can see everything. And Pick 3 is the only one we can do that on. We can strategize in hitting and winning with Pick 3. Pick 4 has 10,000 numbers and above. Everything else above has 10,000 numbers or more to try to win. That's mostly set based on, I'd say, strictly luck. There's no real strategy for hitting 10,000 numbers for a single individual. Pick 3 at a glance is set up where a single individual can track every number going on, what's going on in a state. And every number in every state is going to rotate different. There's no one size fit all. Only way you're going to know what's going on actually in your state, if you're a Pick 3 player like I am that play every day, is tracking and seeing what's going on with the actual 1,000 numbers, and tracking and using the law of average to your advantage. And what we do with Pick 3 at a glance is we check the numbers off, we see what numbers are left, and we play those numbers by the law of average and see how they're rotating and changing positions. And it takes 1,000 numbers on average about 3 years to rotate out each year, to rotate back to its positions of those 1,000 numbers, or more, 4 years. And that's on average. So the best way to know why and how to get those numbers is tracking and seeing what's going on with the actual 1,000 numbers. Pick 3 at a glance, I can teach you how to do it in 30 minutes. My strategy, I can teach anybody in 30 minutes, and you got it, and you'll be grown and on your own. You won't need me for it anymore. If you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers in your state, if you're tracking the midday numbers, they rotate different from the evening numbers. If you're tracking the evening numbers, they rotate different from midday numbers. All 50 states numbers are going to be rotating differently. All different states going to have 635 numbers that's going to be different that you ain't going to touch. And the only way you're going to know what's going on with those 635 numbers is you tracking all of them, all at a glance. Now, if you want to use those tic-tac-toes, they date sums and grids and rundowns, and you think they're comparable to the Pick 3 at a glance, well, all I can say is, go ahead, go for what you know. But you won't see near what you're going to see with Pick 3 at a glance and tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. And like I say, if you don't know why you're playing the number, don't play it. And the only way I see you know why you're playing your number is that you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and see what's going on with them. And here, like I said, if you don't know why you tracking the numbers, why you playing your numbers, don't play it. I'm state specific for Missouri evening draw. I do this because to show how the law average and how tracking the actual numbers work. The system works anywhere in the world where they have 1,000 numbers, this strategy, because you can track and look at the actual 1,000 numbers at all times. And like I said again, knowing the front pair, the back pair, the single pair, and the single digit numbers positioning. This is the forest. So in Missouri here, this 160076, this 574 is my daily carry numbers. All right. The reason why I'm carrying these exact like this is because they haven't failed in 16 years like this. 16 years they haven't failed. Exact. Way I know that, in 2021, these numbers didn't fall any other six-way combinations on evening. So I was looking them up to carry them into the next year to play, because that's what I do. I carry numbers and build a bucket list and go from year to year, so I'm not starting in the dark from scratch every year. I always got a list of numbers that I'm carrying into the next year that I know didn't fall. So when I found out they didn't come, I went back through my data, which is I can go 15 years back through my data, and I realized that 160076 and 574 hadn't failed exact. So what I'm doing now, these my everyday carry, but when I do hit one of these numbers, these bucket numbers that I'm carrying, when I add on, I'm loading up on these. Because by law average, one of these is going to come exact. It's been 16 years already. I'm just going to keep playing them. When I load up on them, when I hit them, more monetary is going to be at the bank, but I ain't going to tell you what bank. Okay? So that's how it's going. This is January. I got these numbers, and as I would pick through at a glance, as I go, I'm taking off more numbers and eliminate numbers and watching and seeing what's going on with front pairs and back pairs. I always know what's comparable numbers to always play. I always have my eye on the forest and not on the trees at all times. Okay, these numbers here were left from Missouri. This 862, this 456, this 346, this 783, this 018, this 907, this 468, this 579, this 682, this 359, this 683, this 704, which I hit that because it came in already. In the first week, we've hit 3 times of January. This 28 front pair by tracking the front pair. And then my 076 came 760 hit that too. All right? Because I don't start from scratch. I know what numbers to carry over from year to year. Here, these are the front pairs that hadn't failed. Like I say, the 28, we did it. It came 284, first day on the year, first New Year's Day. And there's 37, it's 80, 37, 86, 95, and 80. It's only 4 of those on the front left. Those, when I get ready to pick up, I'm looking for a pair. I know I'm going to put these on my bucket list to play. Back pair, last year, Missouri evening draw again. It's only 20, the 24 is the only number left on the back end. So I'll carry that 24 because it's the only one left. And I'll play it till it comes because I know by law average it's going to come out. All right? On a dollar back pair of Missouri, that's $60. 50 cents is $30. I'll take that $30 when it comes, or $60, and go right back up to my everyday carry and pile up on them. I play responsibly, so I don't really have to worry about playing a whole lot of numbers because I always got a list of numbers to play when I hit. Actual numbers, no guess numbers, because I know these numbers didn't hit. Same way with these doubles here. This 556 is 889, this 880, this 992, 225, this 770, this 338, this 233, this 788, this 606, and this 400. Those are the doubles when I hit, I'll play these. I won't be guessing what numbers I'm going to play. Same here. The reason why I like this, we take 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on those 22 numbers, and we got all 1,000 numbers at a glance that we can look at. All right? And with those 22 columns that you do the 1-1 rundown, all the numbers and their opposites in each column. At a glance, you always know what number and its opposite didn't play for 22 columns. And I know last year that 770 and 225 didn't fall together, and they mirror each other. This 233 and the 788 didn't fall, and they mirror each other. So by law average, I know one of these two are going to come out by law average. And my chances of hitting is great. Okay? Now, same here. I can pair up numbers. You'll be able to strategize in your own state because you can see what the numbers are actually doing and how to pair them up. On average, I got 3 numbers left here that's paired, and the 6-8 pair. So it's 683, the 682, and the 468. So when I get ready to play, and my numbers, when I hit, I go right here and pick up 3 of these numbers. Or these here, the 4-6 pair. 468, 456, 346. I'll pick that up. I always know what to do with my numbers, how to make them up at a glance. All right? And the thing significant about knowing what number and its opposite hadn't failed all year or toward the year as you're going through the year, you want to make sure you play the mirror and their opposites during that time as you're watching them. I usually don't just play a mirror and its opposite early on. I wait to see till they cut down to see what mirrors and opposites haven't failed. Then I'll pick them up as I win. Here, if you don't understand what the mirrors and opposites are, here's a number line. A 0 is opposite of 5, 5 out of 0. 1 opposite of 6, 6 out of 1. 2 opposite of 7, 7 out of 2. 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3. 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4. Simple as that. Reason being, if you take the 1,000 numbers and cut them in half, let's say you got triple zeros here to 499, 500 to 999. Okay? So if you was playing 0, 1, 2 and the lottery played 5, 6, 7, they just played your opposite pick 3 number, 5, 6, 7. Okay? If you was playing 7, 8, 9 and the lottery played 2, 3, 4, they just played the top number of your opposite number. Okay? Because again, 0 can be a 5, 5 can be a 0, 1 can be a 6, 6 can be a 1, 2 can be a 7, 7 can be a 2, 3 can be a 8, 8 can be a 3, 4 can be a 9, 9 can be a 4. Simple. These here are the front pairs, like I have here, that didn't play. What I do, I line them up from 0 to 9. So if I'm looking for, when I want to play, I'll play these either fit this whole column, 50-cent box, or I'll see how, when I track what numbers might be best to play off that column. Or I play a 50-cent straight box. Like here, we seen the pair, the 2-8, like I said, didn't fall. The first day in Missouri, it came 2-8-4. If I had played that column, I'd have hit that 2-8-4 straight box. But I only add on when I hit. I take my money when I hit and reinvest in my numbers that I know ain't played yet to play. So I work to eliminate having to come out my own pocket to play my numbers. You know your actual numbers, no guesswork. You won't have to do a tic-tac-toe and remember to flip a number or mirror a number. Or grid and remember to flip a number and mirror a number because you're looking at the forest and not at the trees. Okay? And it's worked for me. So that's why I'm sharing it. But yeah. And what I'm playing here, and people in Missouri have been asking me online, is the 160 quite naturally, the 076, and the 574. And if they following me, they know these numbers have hit already. The 3 numbers have hit. Okay? First week of 2023. And today they played 109, which was the date of the day that came in. But I don't play like that. I play the actual numbers to see what the actual numbers are doing. I don't play birthdays. I don't play none of that. anymore. I used to, because I'm tracking the actual 1,000 numbers now. And when I can see what the actual 1,000 numbers are doing, I won't be playing a whole lot of numbers to try and hit, because I'll just watch them and see how they rotate. And then if I see a 38 pair ain't failed in 127 days, then I'll do a rundown on 38 just like this. Because I know by law average, that's 90 days. By law average, something with a 3.8 gonna come out. That's how you strategize this. And it could be 4 months that a 38 don't come out. But you don't know that if you ain't tracking it and you've been playing a 38, a number with a 38 on it. I only get on the numbers when I didn't track them down and know they ain't came out. Working with the law average. Make it a lesser pool of numbers that you have to play. That increases your chances of winning. That's how pick three at a glance work. It's the fours and not the trees. So I think I covered everything. This, like I say, this 2-4, I do the same thing. This 0-2-4, run it down, 0 to 9. That's how you do your numbers when you know a front pair or back pair ain't failed. And then the 1-1 rundown strategy, I have 700 plus videos. They all open and free. Just go to any of my tutorials, or say tutorials, where you see I show you how to do the 1-1 rundown and how to do the whole system, how to work with the whole tree. This strategy, pick three at a glance. All right, this is Mo Money Terry. Also, I do a live Monday through Friday, Central Time at 7 o'clock Central Time, a Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can come on the live and ask me any questions you want to ask me about pick three at a glance, the force. All right, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. a Q&A. I got 700 videos, and I'll send you a link to it if you can't find one of the videos. But 90% of my videos teach you the 1-1 rundown. All right, family. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.